Hello, and welcome, friends. I'm here today with your top 5 daily fantasy football picks to win $1 million on FanDuel in Week 1 that are also sports cards you can invest in. Number 5, we're just going to jump right into it. We don't screw around on this channel. Marlon Mack. Phillip Rivers had a bunch of interceptions, turnovers last year. He's trying to avoid them like the plague this season. They got a great matchup. He's going to be throwing more to running backs. It looks like that's what's happening. That's what's happening. What's happening? What's happening? You guys know what that is? Whatever. Forget about it. Just look up Cheech and Chong, man. So I would make a return to the Mac joke, but he hasn't been around that long. It doesn't fit the context, and it wouldn't be funny at all. Last year, he did it up with over 1,000 yards, 1,100 to be exact, and 8 touchdowns. You can get his 2007 Optic rookies under $5. I think that, to be honest, for a lot of the players, look what happened with Edwards, Hilaire, CEH, Clive Barker, or Candyman. But check out what happened with his cards. They just started skyrocketing. I'm not sure if it's some sort of a shill thing. I'm sure there could be some of that going on. But anytime the dude sees that kind of an increase, you got to be aware and take a look, because it could happen again with somebody else's cards. So Marlon Mack is probably going to be a low percentage owned. He's probably flying under the radar. Doesn't really stand out as somebody who's going to be dope. Like I said, his rookie cards are under $5. I picked up a number of them today for like $2 to $3, and I believe, well, his Prism cards are probably closer to $8 or $10 because it was Prism or whatever. But this guy's gonna get a lot of action. Phillip Rivers trying to improve, et cetera, et cetera. So under $5, you could do a lot worse than Marlon Mack. And what are they playing against? The Jaguars first round or something like that? See, I think our first week, I think there's going to be a lot of value in flipping week to week as soon as that card spikes, because you don't know what's going to happen the next week. So if I buy a bunch of Marlon Mack at $3, suddenly his card's going for $15. I'm probably going to take that quick flip, maybe keep a couple of them, but I'm definitely going to reduce my position faster on cards that are likely going to fluctuate an insane amount, like drummers, like, oh God, it's up, it's down. Where's the symbol? I'll show you. Number 4. We've talked about this dude before, and it's Sony Michel or Sonny Mitchell or what the hell. I'm just going to call him S&M. Damian Harris is injured, and Sony made a call, and he said, I need a toe, because he had a toe injury. I said, you need a toe? I can get you a toe. Believe me, there are ways. After a trip to Sephora for some green nail polish, we find ourselves here with him in our daily fantasy lineup. Could be worse than that. His 2018 Prism rookie cards are still under $5. You can get Select Silver, also dirt cheap, and I believe he's got a lot of upside. Like, yeah, they might be a little bit of kid glove with him, but I don't think that's going to be the case. They got injuries, man. He's got to get out there. He's got that fresh toe. There's green nail polish on it, so get in there. Number 3, Stefon Diggs. Now he's on the Bills, and he's got Josh Allen behind him. And, earlier in the month he had a back issue, but unlike a magazine, it's not an issue. He's all healed up. He's got a great matchup versus the Jets Week 1, and the potential is there. Now, the only problem with this card is that it's the most expensive one on the list. It comes in at $25, and that's his Prism 2015 rookie card. Man. But I do believe that if he does well, that could be a $60, $70, $80 card pretty quickly. And you guys know exactly how Prism moves. It's really going to depend. If Josh Allen and the Bills start to impress people, Stefon Diggs is definitely going to be there in the mix, and hopefully you could see a bump on that card. So this is probably the riskiest of the picks, I would say. And, there's definitely some risk. You're basically gonna have to assume some risk when you're taking these sorts of gambles. So at $25, I couldn't find Select. I was looking for other rookie cards that might be cool. I'm sure you could find some tops that are cheaper or whatever if you just want to take like a rack of 10 or something like that. It could be a lot worse, but nonetheless, Stefon Diggs is probably in the mix there. Which is going to bring us to number 2, Terry McLaurin. Yeah, you guys see me. I'm kind of like reading on this jam here. It's a lot of information, man. But I wanted to get a video out to you guys today because I thought it would be interesting with the daily fantasy aspect and the sports card aspect meeting together in the middle, which is what we have here, a science of sorts. So yeah, Terry McLaurin, they've been working out. It is McLaurin, right? It's not DeLorean. They've been working out in Virginia with Haskins, a bunch of guys, and they like how he looks. And he was robbed of a 1K season last year because he had a concussion in Week 17, kept him out of the game, and he ended up with like 900 and change yards on the season. So that kind of sucks. So I'm sure he's coming back for some revenge, and you can get his select silver cards, which are really attractive, and they're less than $10. I mean, they look good. Select is just a beautiful set. I mean, I'm waiting for Select to overtake Prism. It's going to happen eventually. So also, Dwayne Haskins is dirt cheap, and he's got something to prove as well. So if you need a value quarterback, he's only $6,500 on FanDuel, and I believe McLaurin is $6,500 as well. And that's going to bring us to our final pick. That is the number one pick here, Rob Gronkowski. That's right. He didn't have a great 2018 season, and he wasn't playing at all in 2019. He was just healing. But word on the street, if you listen to the grapevine, if you listen to the whispers, if you're Hulk Hogan, I am a real American. He's not on the Patriots anymore, but it doesn't matter. He said, I'll come down to Tampa Bay with you, Tom Brady, but I'm here to win. And that's what Brady said. He's like, what? You think I'm out here sipping lemonade and oohing at the moon and shit? No, just because it's a bay, it doesn't mean I'm just chilling. I'm here to win, and I believe the two of them together can get it back in action. So if Gronk looks amazing and he's like better than he was, if he's old school Gronk, then you could see probably over 1,100 yards, and you could see 8 to 10 touchdowns. And Mike Evans is out. There's a little bit. I mean, Godwin I believe is a great pick as well. His cards are expensive, but if you're looking at FanDuel, whatever, Godwin at 7,700 on FanDuel is almost a must play because he's going to get so much action. And I believe Gronk is going to be the other guy that he's going to go to a bunch. So we're going to see a lot of action there. See if I have anything else on my notes that I'm missing out on. Probably not. You can get his 2010 Topps rookie card for $20. And Gronk is super underpriced on FanDuel for what his capabilities and his potential end up being because he's $5,500. That is dirt cheap. $5,500 on FanDuel. Crack me open a lemonade. Find me a moon to ooh at. Anyone want to moon me? No, don't do that. That's a joke. No. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I hope this has helped you in any sort of way or capacity. Marlon Mack, Sony, Stephon Diggs, McLaurin, and Rob Gronkowski. Again, the Diggs is a little bit inhibitive at 25, but nonetheless, watch it. Maybe see how he does in the first before you jump on the card. Maybe try to find some cheaper ones. I could have done a little bit more research, but again, I got a lot of stuff going on today. I'm taking my test today to be a PSA grader. They got back in touch with me, so I'm super excited about that. If I do well there and that goes through, we're going to be moving to California to be grading cards full time. That could be awesome. Don't worry, I'll still come by and make some videos. I'm not done with the channel. If anything, it'll enhance it. That's right. All right, guys. Thanks for all the everything, man. We got 430 plus subscribers right now. Video views are going up. As soon as we get to 1,000, we're going to be able to monetize this. Oh, it's just going to be awesome, man. So thank you guys for your support. I love that you like the videos and all the everythings, man. You guys are fucking high five. All right, dudes, I'm out. You guys, hey. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so. Hit the like button down below. Tell me what you think of the Gronk and Brady combo as well. And I'll catch you guys where? On the flip side.